Check 1 2 1 2. Get that mic regulated. Let's get those levels up. Shout out to everyone here on the live. The day before Thanksgiving, the biggest party day in New York City. If you're from New York City, you know this is the biggest party night of the entire year. The day before New York City, everyone goes out and wilds out in New York City. It's a crazy night in New York. I'm not in New York anymore, but I remember those days, baby. I remember those days. Woo-wee. Look at the money coming in. Look at the money coming in. Are you ready, baby? Are you ready? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. It's going to be a different stream as I'm traveling, but we'll work through it. And I'll figure out the best way to keep the mic in my hand here. Try to figure this out. It's always a battle, but life is a battle. And welcome to life, my friends. I got the doing damage going. I took it all the way from home, baby. Threw it in the back of the trunk right at the last second. Gonna bring that music down for you guys a little bit. I like to keep it pumping though. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Voice should be nice and loud now. That's like any louder, it should be blasting. No volume on the mic. Impossible. Impossible. I see it bumping. Hold on. Yeah, definitely. Look, I see that bumping. How could be no volume on the mic? How could they be? That mic looks fresh to death right now. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live. Could even be a little better, a little echoey because I'm in a bigger place than I normally am. You should hear some echo. Yeah, we could go a little better. Yeah, sounds fine. All good. Everything is good. Shout out to Jesse Marshall. Shout out to all my peoples. Sorry for the lateness. It's been a crazy day, but I've been traveling, running around, but I got it. I got it. I'll never miss a day, even if I show up a little bit late. Let's get into Bitcoin. Sand. Like there's so much to talk about. We are in a super cycle. If you haven't realized we're in a super cycle, I kept trying to explain we were in a super cycle. I don't think even my closest followers were looking at me or listening to me. We're in a super cycle, my friends. Things are out of control. But what worries me the most is Bitcoin here. Okay? Now, on the daily, we're very oversold. So the daily suggests this is a falling wedge, cup and handle, all good. We're on our way to blast to the sky. All right? Let's take a look at these ideas here. Okay. Now, remember, moving averages are far apart on the daily too. They got to come close together. So price usually comes and touches the 200-day moving average. And then the 21 comes close, and then they get tight. And that's where we start to see a movement to the upside in the moving averages. We're looking for that here, okay? We're looking for that here, but not just, hasn't happened yet. Hasn't happened yet. The daily is oversold, but we get one more bounce down, and I've even seen it pinned down here. Anything could happen. We could see a nasty drop. It does tell you the momentum could drop fast here. So that's something, even though I tell you it's overbought and oversold, it also, look, the biggest pumps can come after the dotted line, boom. Or a double, you'll see one, and then the second pump, boom. You'd be surprised how much of a move. Look, right here, this kind of came up. Look, just this little move right here in the Stokes was this boom, boom, big volume move to the upside right there in price action. So when you're comparing the stochastics RSI to price action, you want to see, okay, I get that, right? We're going to get into sand. We're going to get into mana. We're going to show you CWAR. We're going to talk about the biggest gainers, the biggest winners. We're going to have a blast today. Thank you so much for coming on in to the live stream and being with the Crypto Lifer the day before Thanksgiving. Not taking a day off. Moving and grooving. Woke up this morning at 5, 6 a.m. We hit so many calls. It was absolutely absurd. If you're in my group, basically every single thing we posted is up. Like, I think we're like 10 for 10. LRC, Kudos, COCOS, like you name it, it doesn't stop. Sand, mana. We hit big targets for sand. When no one said 650, I'm showing you 650. I'm showing you giant targets. On your time, good sir. AXS. Let's get into it. You know what? I'm going to open up a separate window. Last couple of days, I was I'll be honest, I would be into Bitcoin heavily. What's up with my music? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Let me see here. I don't need this puppy anymore. I don't need that playing anymore. Okay, so we're going to take a look at AXS. The whole point is I want to be quick on these super chats. Keep them coming. Keep them rolling in. Let's take a look at AXS on Binance, shall we? For $142 a coin. And we looked at it yesterday. It broke out, came back down, and it's moving out again. Now we can kind of put it in this. It's in a broadening, rising wedge, in my humble opinion. or a broadening opening wedge, right? So look at this. And on its way up to the top of the channel, I've seen that many, many times, pushing up on the daily time frame. Okay? So far, so good. Didn't hit the stop. And as long as this stays in the bugle, it'll go up, come down a little bit, usually bounce off this support zone, which I've seen happen many times, and then continue up to the target here at 278, right? I believe it's 278. Yeah, it's about 278 here on the target. Okay, so AXS USDT, looking pretty sweet. So I like what we're seeing here for AXS, coming up to the upside here. A bit of a cup and handle too. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Sammy Cup and Handy up in the spot. You know, the other day I was watching the Raiders. The Raiders are playing, you know. Nah, this is messing with you. I want to announce a football game. You know what, Troy? Me and Troy Aikman, we would do great together. With our blonde hair, we'd do good. We'd match well, you know. You know, Troy, you know, coming down to the 4th, 5th yard line, it's the 4th down now. Matt Hubert going for the throw. It is offsides. You know, that's the third penalty we saw this quarter. You know, the coach isn't going to be happy about that. Look at him. Oh, he's reeling on the sidelines. Ooh, man. They're going to have a talking to during halftime, I'll tell you that. He is upset with that offense. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me on these holiday times. On the day before Thanksgiving. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Using a brand new HP monitor. This thing is this thin. This monitor is amazing. I kind of like, they didn't pay me for this, but I wish they did. This monitor is absolutely absurd, and it's so beautiful. I got a Dell next to me, and this monitor blows that thing out the water. I'll tell you what, right now, this thing is fresh to ditty. Fresh to deddy. I like it. So AXS, right off the bat, looking pretty sweet. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the love. You're the man. And I love you. And I hope you love me too. On these wonderful times, let's give thanks on Thanksgiving for having a wonderful life, having the ability to do what we love to do. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. The best of Satoshi Nakamoto. That's what I was trying to find. $57,000 Bitcoin. What's going down on the 1 hour? The temporal time. So we were low here on Bitcoin. We did a 1. We did a 2. We did a 3. Triple bottom here. Double bottom here. Do we see some divergence? We really want to see that divergence. What I don't like is that is a shoulder. That is a head. And that is a shoulder. Is it not? And, you know, if we were to flip that to the upside down side, right? That would be a shoulder, head, and shoulder. And we would definitely, without a doubt, play that bullishly, would we not, as a group? You know, I would. You know, I'd be like all up in that. I'd be all up in that, yo. I'd be like, yo, let me get some of that. And now look what's happening. This could be a nasty head and shoulder to the downside. Now, we did pump, and that could be negated, but I keep saying every time we pump recently, it's just not that fun because we don't break a high. We don't go to a high, so it's like, pump all you want, Bitcoin. Do whatever you like, but you got to show us something different, right? So these are the support and resistance lines that we're looking at here too as well. And I mean, until we get above 57,900 now, we're chopped liver. So here we go again with the higher high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. We have not made the lower low though. This could be the change in guard here. This could be the change in guard. So interesting. I see two things though. How crazy is this? And this is where beginners get kind of confused. And anyone can. You could be like, well, I see a head and shoulder here. But there was a head and shoulder here too. Well, you know what? This one's bigger than that one. No, I'm serious. I mean, this one is bigger than that one. It has a bigger target, a bigger move. This is an inverted head and shoulder that could break us out of the pattern. The measured move of this is 58,800. Back to 58.8. 58.8, man. They've been playing game. Look, 58.8, 58, 58, 58, 58.8. They've been playing games at this 58.8 region. That's definitely a big line of support and resistance here. It's a zone. There's some zonage here. There's heavy zonage in between these two lines. That's definitely a heavy support and resistance line. Can we break to the upside? Bitcoin with momentum, crossing the dotted line, but with momentum. Doesn't mean it's over yet at 56,684. It could just be getting started here. MACD cross coming on the 1 hour. So far so good. I bet the 15-minute is probably spent. It is. See, how did I know that? Because I'm good at this. Sorry, I'm not good at this. Because I knew it was. Okay. Now we could get the double top up here though, and we got a bit of a flag that we could be breaking out of. So you watch Bitcoin on the smaller time frame. We're getting a bit of a breakout here. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in for coverage. Let me check it on out. Let's see what's crack-a-lackin' here for BTC. Shout out to my lifers. Shout out to each and every one of you. What a beautiful time to be alive. Thank you so much. And shout out to everyone that joined the Patreon today. Someone joined for 3 months, I knew, this morning. I think another person did too as well. Thank you so much for joining for 3 months. Much respect if you are on the live stream and you know who you are. You're the greatest. And thank you and for everyone who joins, thank you very much. For 1 month, for a day, I don't care if you join. If you just show up and you don't join. If you're just trying to get the hang of this and you're jumping into the live, that's how it starts. You watch me on the live, you're like, is this for real? And eventually you're like, okay, this guy is for real. Let's see these super chats coming in. $20 from Crypto Greg. Dang, Crypto Greg never stops giving, never stops sending the love. Shout out to Crypto Greg, man. You're the man, dude. I just want to let you know, man. On Thanksgiving, I'm a little more loving, right? I'll be a little more touchy with the words. And I just want to let you all know I love you all. And it's a beautiful time to be alive. And I'm not going to focus on the negativity. I feel horrible for what's going on in certain places of the world, but I'm just not going to give them our floor. Okay? We're not going to give them our floor. I don't need this playing. Sorry. I'm just want to pop out the chat. I'm just trying to get myself to the chat. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. YouTube studio. I got to get to the studio. I got to get to the YouTube studio. But look at this. Axie starting to make a move here since we talked about it right now. Pumping out of the cup and handle. Or AXS banging on them at 143. Axie Infinity, baby. Shout out to 16,679 subscribers. Can we get to 20K before Monday? I want 20K before the end of the Thanksgiving holiday. Probably not going to happen, but I think it could, though. It really could if we go hard. If we go hard or go home. Tell a friend. Keep it moving. Put me on during Thanksgiving tomorrow. Say, this guy is absolutely hilarious. He will make you laugh until you choke on your turkey. No, but then someone will have... No, I don't want you to choke on your turkey. I don't want you... Get that thing. My wife ordered that thing that you can, like... She should have brought it. Babe, you didn't bring those things to save a choking person. And everyone, I'm really excited. I got my first Oculus. I'm going to be bringing my experience of the Oculus into this channel. I believe VR and crypto are together. So some of the fun extracurricular videos you'll be seeing on this channel are going to be me playing with the Oculus Quest 2, brand new Oculus right out the box. Maybe even doing an unboxing. I used to do unboxings on my last, channel, Remote Chief. Check me out at Remote Chief. I have another YouTube channel many people don't know about. I also have an album on Spotify. I'm Sam Price, Life Elixir. Check me out on Spotify. They call me a multifaceted bastard. All right? That's the word. That's the word. A multifaceted bastard. Shout out to everyone here. And only because it rhymes. Multifaceted bastard. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. Rofi, change the address for security. New chart on PooCoin. That baby is back on track. Let's go. Wow. Let's pop out these chats and let's see what's going down. Shout out to everyone here. 185 people watching. Thank you so much for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And I guess the holidays, we just got less people, but that's okay. That's still a good amount of people. Crypto is life. Thank you for all you do. Check Terra Virtua. Also good metaverse project is TVK. You know, I bought TVK in February at 60 cents. I wrote it up to 120 and then watched it dump all the way down. But I love the project so much, it just never really bothered me. Can you believe that? I just never really kind of, now scrolling through here. On your time, good sir. Axie, thank you so much. Mike the Mistake, no rush, my friend. Was hoping you would look into Star Atlas. Ooh, we like Star Atlas here. Shout out to Mike the Mistake for giving us Star Atlas, one of the hot coins in the game. Let's get that PooCoin up and running. And look at this, dude. Look at this. This is sick. POOCOIN. PooCoin app, baby. And we hit that enter button. This thing is sweet. Okay, check it out. That thing is sweet, isn't it? Little pocket, little thing is amazing. Amazing. I'm using it right now. It's my travel keyboard. It's just like, oh, I can put my keyboard in my suit jacket real quick. Insanity. The way things are moving. I mean, soon it's going to be all virtual. You're going to be able to do it. You don't have to do anything. I'm going to go to CoinMarketCap just to keep myself clean here. Make sure we're not getting dirty with the wrong thing. Taking a look at over here at CoinMarketCap. And it's so weird when I'm in the house, I have to tell people not to use the internet. Please don't use the internet. Which is like so mean, right? Don't use the internet, please. I'm using all of it. Thank you so much. There, the music came back on. One of my guests was using too much of my internet. No, I'm just what it is. Can you please not use the internet while I'm using the internet? It's the rudest thing I've ever heard. Like, no, kids can't watch a movie. No. I'm just messing around. Star Atlas, let's take a look at it here on the chat. And also, it's only on Solana. All right? I don't know where to track a Solana address. Someone's got to tell me where to track a Solana address. I just realized that the video was coming in at 720, and when you're listening to music, you can bring it in at like 344. That should keep the music coming for us, so I don't have to expand bandwidth, drop that frame rate down. See what I just did there? Just taught you something. I just taught you something, how to squeeze a little more out of anything you can do. Where do you chart Solana coins? And I should know this by now. Shame on me. Radium or something. I'm going to wait for one of you guys to tell me that so I don't have to waste any more time. That's what my group's for, too. So we'll get back to Star Atlas, Mike, when I get a chance to find out where the heck to chart it. I thought I saw it on PooCoin once, but they're saying no. I would have sworn I saw it with a PooCoin address. Already got that $412 million market cap. I remember when this thing was down here, about 17, doubling up fast. This whole market is flying. Oh, no, it only went to 18. But this whole market is absolutely flying. We're going to talk about the wins that we made here on the channel. Unbelievable. Let's go into them. And Bitcoin pumping up here too, out of this tiny little wedge like we suggested, possibly to the measure move at 57,500. But then it's going to pull back a little bit too or go sideways as well. Sad. The music just can't stay on. Too much going on. I got too much going on. Maybe I'll get rid of the Axie chart here. I'll start crunching down my stuff here. Wi-Fi can never handle the show. That's why I got to do this show at home, man. Whenever I'm traveling, these like hotel Wi-Fis and stuff like that, they just can't seem to handle all the stuff I'm doing. They fall a little short of the bandwidth. A little short of the bandwidth needed for the guy. I actually plugged in today and tried to get a hardware connection. Was having issues with it and had to kind of leave it alone. But I don't understand why, you know. So, music is bumping too. Like, this is like one of the best mixes I've ever had. Like, this thing is great. All right. So Star Atlas, I'm not sure where to look it up, which makes me look horrible. So tell me where to look it up a Solana chart, someone right now, so I don't look like a fool. GALA, all-time high, looking spicy. There may be a gem project, BSC launch, BSL. Any idea where to go now? GALA was bust out of the live stream. Sam is a good luck charm. The market forgot to take quite a few coins with it on the way up this morning. No. You forgot to jump into the right coins. You got to get into NFT gaming or not. What's going on with EGLD? It's pumping hard, baby. Star Atlas is on FTX. Okay, it's on FTX. Oh, yeah, because I remember charting it here. Forgive me. Let's take a look at Atlas here on FTX for the USDT pair. Star Atlas. A little bit of Star Atlas here with the Boston accent. Now it did the old Bitcoin dippery-doodle. Look at that. Came down out of the wedge, dip back down to support, but below support, that's when they're going for your stop. They stop heavy, bounces off the 200-day moving average, a beautiful sign on the 15-minute chart, and booms to the upside. Measured move for Star Atlas, somewhere in the 20s. Let's take a look at it here. We'll take a leg of lamb over there, throw it over there. And where does that put us at? It puts us over here at 21 cents and some movement. Shout out to my twin sis up in the game. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers and jumping on into the live stream. I greatly appreciate it. So Atlas, the measured move to Atlas is 21.5 cents. The 15 minutes going to cool off for sure. The 1 hour still has momentum. And the 4 hour is getting a little high too. So you may actually get a pullback. Remember, previous highs usually get a pullback. Maybe the side. Maybe it starts to cup and handle. We get a big cup here. You get a bit of a handle. And we pump back to the upside. But we're watching up to at least 21. We'll go from there. Let's take a look at our baby GALA. Might have to take the music down if it keeps playing games. Maybe if we put it back up before it already had loaded. It's ahead of itself now. We should be good now. So let's take a look at GALA. So we talked about GALA earlier, breaking out of this. You know, it just went long, never hit the stop, and it's starting to break to the upside. Let's reassess. Let me show you how to find what's going down. I'm going to teach you the ways of the world right now of technical analysis and show you what's going on. So you see it on the daily chart. You're starting to get a rounded top. You're getting high here. You're going to have to come back somewhere to this idea. So what you want to do, pull a Fibonacci here and just start gauging your fib. You don't know where yet, but just start gauging your fib. Right now, we're coming back to 24, right? And none of this is guaranteed, right? Sand just kept plowing. It could just kind of keep going sideways and plow, sideways and plow. But it's, look at these, big day, couple days to the side, big day, couple days to the side, big day. At 47, on the way to the target. And I told you the target was 52.51 a while back. It's just on the way to the target. Now, we got to shrink down into the smaller time frames to try to see what's going down, all right? So here is GALA. And it formed like a beautiful, bit of like a rising wedge kind of in a way. Now, I can't monetize this video because of this video, but it's such a good mix. So I'm giving up the idea to monetize for the mix, which my team's probably upset about. But I tend to just love the mixes. Like, it's great music. I want to give credit to these musicians. This is great house. Like, this is the house I go for, baby, all day long. Show GALA. Measured move to GALA 76 out of this to the upside. Starting to break out as we speak at 47.5. GALA. Let's pull out that measured move. See what our risk reward ratio is. 59% gain us and 19% stop loss. The sad thing is it's never enough. It is never enough. Moving to the upside on the 1 hour. Bam, bam, bam. And until it hits this top line, this thing is ready to rock. So highly likely, considering it's NFT gaming, considering it's doing its thing, it's going to continue to the upside. And if you were with us, we've been taking GALA hand over fist down since it was so low. When it first came out, we talked about it. And we've been going over it over and over. This pennant we hit, this pennant we hit, falling wedge, cup and handle, banging on them. Now we got it consolidating yet again, ready to move to the upside for the next leg. GALA up to 76 and counting. GALA wants to do serious damage. Amazing, amazing times to be alive. Yeah, the music shouldn't stop now. We're well ahead of the load. Now, wow, sand at 769. Where is sand going? How high will sand go? I had the measured move of sand here to 650. Blew past it, came back down for support, bounced with the low 1 hour, and then took off like a bandit yet again for sand. It did this while I was probably setting up. You know what I'm saying? Sand absolutely exploding, doing serious damage to the upside. Sand. Unbelievable. Today is also, I don't want to blow, actually, I don't want to say it, but it's a very special day for me and my wife. Bam, look at that. Moving to the upside on the 1 hour. Ready to rock. Go to the 15-minute. Look for some type of flag, some type of pullback. Right now, it looks like we'll flag out a little bit on the 15, at least a tiny bit. Touch that 21 and move back to the upside. Measured move here is 860. Actually, no, let me fix it up. 961 for sand. Every time I do this, no one believes me. I gave you 650 when we were down here, 530. Even down here, we looked at 650. Down here at 392. So the ability, the technical analysis, the measured move knows no logic. The measured move knows no logic. And actually, we're double pushing up here. That's momentum on the daily. Even just a secondary hill right there could push us up into the $8, $9 region. Look at the size of that candle. Look at the size of it. A 43% candle on the day today. Sand. People want that land. They're getting crazy for the land. The FOMO is out of control for sand. It was 4 cents when I first bought this thing. 4 cents. 25x to a buck. $4 is 100x. $8 would be 200x. One of the biggest gainers I've ever seen in my life, really, is sand. So this is definitely turning into a bull cycle like I've never seen. Yes, it's centered its corner, but you're seeing where the money's flowing. COCOS. We went over COCOS many, many times. Why did we go over COCOS? Because it's hot, baby. It's hot, and it's moving at the speed of light. It bounced where? Right off the golden pocket at the 0.65 and the 0.618 Fibonacci level, a level that everybody knows once they get familiar with their Fibonaccis. I did a private Fibonacci class for me and all my lifers yesterday. It was great for me, too. It was from about, where did we start? 8 o'clock to about 8:45, 45-minute class. I then posted the link to the lifers. It was a free Fibonacci course. We sat together, and I basically gave everything I had about Fibonacci, broke down a bunch of nuances, details, how I used it myself to long Bitcoin in a very treacherous time, how I've used it to pull myself out of the trenches when the whole market seems like it's going down and out, how I pulled my fib and longed at the 618 or a bounce off the 618. We're now, look, bouncing off the 382 right here, very nicely holding support for COCOS. So COCOS wants to get all the way to my target here at 741. It's at 428. It's resetting here on the 1 hour, ready to rock. COCOS BQX or BXQ, COCO BX, COCOS BX. But that's COCOS, a big winner here. Mana going up to the target here. The target for Mana. And look where Mana did. Bounce off of the 0.5 Fibonacci level here. 597 for Mana. Could even be a little higher if I straighten this out. I'm telling you, measured moves, no logic. They just keep ripping. $6 Mana wants to follow exactly. And look, it blasted through that all-time high there at 492. Banging on them. DREP, you may never have heard of it. DREP in the cup and handle. Looking like it wants to do some serious damage. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but you might know about me. Know about you, don't know about me. I'ma spit it all day. I'ma spit it so free. I'ma keep it kicking, keep it ripping, keep it going, keep it knowing, never knowing when I got it going. Conclusion, no losing. Got at Satoshi. You don't know me. Beat you like Lebowski. Hit you like Gronkowski. What you know about me? Flag, I'm the referee. No, you can't stop me. Flag, I'm the referee. No, you can't get me. Zebra, pissing. Zebra, kicking it, flipping it, going, get me, nipping it, hit me, stripping it. Pick six. Here I'm gonna go now. Oh, I gotta go with a fumble, rumble. Oh, I don't know, cause I never mumble. Oh, what you gonna do now? Flip it to 1, 2, 2 now. Banging with the tempo. Let go, never let go. Come on, man. So look at that. I was like, I hit Alt T 5 times, then I started rapping. The measured move here out of DREP. This is a cup in handy. Wants to do some serious damage. I told my dad, I'm like, they call me Sammy Cup in Handle. He had no idea what I was talking about. I tried to explain to my dad. I'm like, Dad, I draw these bowls with these handles, and they call me Sammy Cup in Handy. And he was just like, I think he was offended, honestly. Like, I don't even know. I don't know, but he was just, all he heard was cup and handy, and I think he heard handy, and he had heard enough. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, no, but I think I lost him at hello there. But, you know, DREP looking pretty nice to me here on the 1 hour. Very oversold. Looking Spice City. And why? Because it's bouncing off previous resistance support. Trade, chart this yourself, do your own research. If you like it, you do. If you don't, you don't. It's completely up to you. This is what I'm looking at. Just something I'm looking at here on the cup and handle. DREP, banging on them. And look, this is me putting the studio together earlier today, getting it done for you guys, putting the travel studio together, ready to go, traveling with the monitors, getting my, I got a gaming laptop, got everything ready to go. And here we are, right as rain. This screen is beautiful. I'm telling you right now, I'm very, very happy with the look of the screen. Very, very nice. And just how's this look? Okay, that's not bad. I'm looking to the same kind of way of the screen. That's not bad. Sharp profile. But so, and always working 7 days a week. You know why? Working 7 days a week is so rewarding. There's nothing better than it. I was just talking about my dad too. My dad was an iron worker. He traveled the country. And a lot of times he worked 7 days a week. My grandfather was a bricklayer. And my dad would tell me stories of my grandfather working 7 days a week. In a suit and tie too. And he was a bricklayer. Wear a suit and tie, take his tie off, take his coat off, roll up his sleeves, work in a shirt. Go home in a suit and tie, back on the train or whatever, My grandfather, hard-ass man, Harold Price. But anyway, excuse the profanity there, hard man, good man. And, he was a bricklayer. My dad was an iron worker. And so the story goes. And I was saying, my dad iron workers help build bridges. They built the buildings. Like, if you're a CEO and you're in an office right now, my dad built that building. He built the IBM building. Worked on some big buildings, worked on powerhouses in Mobile, Alabama, Santa Barbara, all around the country. And, we're building bridges now. I was just thinking the other day, we're building the bridges. We're bridging cryptocurrency. We're showing people the way. So like my father in a new industry, building buildings, connecting as technology grew, he grew with ironworking and bridging, bridging the world together. They actually build the bridges on top of that. And, I hope to build a bridge one day too here in cryptocurrency. So shout out to my dad, shout out to my grandfather, 3 generations of Price men, and all worked 7 days a week at one point in their life. And I really would like to carry that torch, working 7 days a week. So shout out to everyone. Thank you so much for coming on in. I appreciate each and every one of you. And the energy, the movement, the vibes, that's what it's all about here. And the hustle. We just put so much effort into our TA, so much effort into our searches, so much effort into our daily routines, that we eventually conquer cryptocurrency together as a whole. So shout out to all the crypto lifers. Today I feel like we triumphed. On Thanksgiving, I feel like there's a win here today. There's a moment of breath. There's a fresh breath for me. There's an accomplishment moment where I can just look back on my last year of hustling and realize, wow. I think I started doing hardcore tutoring last November. It's been a year. Shout out to anyone I've tutored in the last year from around the world. Each and every one of you has given me so much. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. On Thanksgiving, thank you. Thank you so much. Words can never, ever express my gratitude. But I'll show up every day and I won't stop. I won't stop. I won't stop, and I'm sorry. But I'm not going to stop. And I'm going to come up every single day, 7 days a week. I got my eye on the prize for each and every one of you. I'm not going to stop. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sitting in this giant mansion right now with my family, and we're going to have the best 4 days, and I'm just super grateful. And cryptocurrency gave me so much, and there were so many days when people said Bitcoin was going to tank, and you're a loser, and you don't know anything, and I just kept buying Bitcoin, and I believed in myself. And I know you guys know exactly what I'm going. I know you all know, all my crypto people, all my lifers. And that's what it is to be a crypto lifer, because we earned this. We earned this from the day one. We earned every single Satoshi that we got. And they think it's ridiculous, and they don't understand, and people don't get it. This is crypto for life, baby. This is crypto. This is what it is. This is the channel you can bite your teeth into. This is a channel that will change your life. This is a channel that will show you the way. I'm telling you right now. It's just pure emotion. It's raw emotion because it's there. It exists right now in this moment in time. And there's no way I can hold it back because it's so true. And so is what it is, man. It is what it is. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. Gabriel Hernandez, everyone take notes. Being a man is being vulnerable, not puffing your chest out or being rude to others. Walls down, man up. $50 from Gabriel Hernandez. Unbelievable. That's amazing. Thank you so much for your work. I've made some insane gains following the TA of this channel. Can you take a look at MATIC? I would love to take a look at MATIC. Which coin will reach the previous all-time first? MTV, VRA, or BLOK? I think BLOK, if I had to guess, but you never know. And do your own research. And, you know, it's just a fun, actually, trivia question there. Is this maybe a gem project? Check BSC launch, BSCL. We'll take a look at that too as well for you. Thank you so much. Kind beloved sir, can you please check DYDX? Yes, we will. Bro, you hyped me up. Let's go. Can you look at the stars? It also trades on FTX. Thank you. You're the real deal, bro. Wayne Mustafa, you changed our lives. Thank you, Olu, the wave. Shout out to you, my friend. No, thank you for all you do for us. Mackenzie Sanchez. Thank you so much, Mackenzie. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Just to say thanks back at you. I've only been on the Patreon 3 weeks, but it's been worth every second, every penny. We don't have Thanksgiving here, so these thanks go to you. Shout out to the 10 pound, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. From Cass Angel. Thank you very, very much. We love you. Love learning. Each and every one of you, thank you so much for the love on Thanksgiving. Money making Mitch out there, baby. Crypto Kid. My brother says we're a family now, crypto family. Of course, man. Attitude of gratitude. Crypto Kid for the 199 in the heart. Thank you so much, Crypto Kid. I'm going to see you here one day. I know it. Don't cry. We love you, man. Nah, it's tears of joy, man. Tears of thankfulness. Tears of thankfulness. Just complete tears of thankfulness. I'm also tired. I'm so tired. It's just been a long few days. Hey, bro, can we take a look? Legs on render MDR on KuCoin. Let's take a look at render on KuCoin. Can someone put a list of the super chats in there for me too? Gracias for GALA. Anytime. Thank you so much, Crypto Greg. Camel for the win. Remember? Mish Mish. The camel pattern. You remember the camel pattern. Hilarious. Camel for the win. Camel for the win. Can you wipe your tears with your ties? Satoshi tears. Wipe out your Satoshi tears. I guess that's what this is for. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So Bitcoin looks okay. What is Bitcoin doing on the 4 hour? Struggling. I'm going to try to get hardwired tomorrow. I'm telling you. There's a way I'm going to get hardwired. We're going to figure this out. We're going to figure this out together. I just got to take a little glance at Bitcoin just to see what it's looking like on the 4 hour. We know the daily wants to rip on us, right? And, we're looking at this falling wedge here, kind of at the bottom here. Can we come on out of it? All eyes on this inverted head and shoulder, pumping to the upside. Look at the 4 hour. 4 hours in between with the pump to the upside. I've seen that as a good sign, at least. We're not at the bottom, and we're not at the top. Indecisive, but we bounce off some support zone. Some crazy wickage going on right here. Little bit of a double wick action. That usually gives us some support too. We'll see how this plays out. So Bitcoin and indecisiveness again. I think most people are just into the alts. They can't believe what's happening to sand and the metaverse. People are just like, not even looking at Bitcoin. They're like, just kind of into these alts right now. And that's what's happening. Let's take a look at the chats here, the super chats. I don't know if anyone helped me assemble them. I get a little help on the super chats today. I'm a little tired. Shout out to Kevin Tam, Shib getting murdered, and the golden pocket area though. But everybody left Shib for the gaming coins. Thank you. I started seeing the game completely different. I can't get a grip on Fala, wondering if it could point me in the right direction. Put 1,500 in Shib and come back in 5 years. Satoshi Square in pocket. Satoshi Square in pocket. Yo, bro, I'm too busy to keep track. Sorry, guys. We're blessed to be on the journey with you. Shout out to MB199. Love learning. My dude, we love you. JT the Trading. That's how my boys get raised. Thank you all so much. Not only am I thankful for my family and the loved ones, but thankful for you, Lifer, and this newfound family here in crypto. Shout out to Grace Ashley Harris. Thank you for coming on in, Grace. I appreciate you. Sand Scallop looking good. Most positive community and educating channel on YouTube. Wish you all the success. Thank you so much. Good morning, Lifers from the West Coast. Only a few hours of sleep last night watching Mana. I know. Joined after 3 videos. First time on the live. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for the vibes. We all subscribe. Shout out to OD up in the spot. Thank you for the awesome comment. Shout out to Sammy Cup and Hattie. Hit those likes. Just to say thanks back at you. I've only been a Patreon 3 weeks. Shout out to Cass Angel. Thank you so much. Can you look at FT Stars? It also trades on FTX. We'll take a look at stars. And I'll work my way back up. Star launch, USD on FTX. Wow, this thing did amazing, huh? It was $4, went all the way to 13 faster than fast. The money is flowing in these gaming coins. It's like 3xing is easy in these. It's like a guarantee to 3x your money. It's pretty absurd. Coming back to the 21-day moving average is a pretty good sign. Oversold on the 4-hour. This thing looks like it may actually just continue to 27. That's what the technical analysis says. Nothing to do with me. Just what the TA says. It's got to break above the previous high. It might get rejected by there. Make a bit of a cup and handle. I've seen that many, many times in my life. Makes a bit of a cup and handle and then, finds its way there. I don't know why I'm hitting Alt-H like 5 times in a row. It's not happening. I don't know what's going on. Try to let the music load a little bit ahead of time. So there it is, 27 on the movement for Star. That's something that we're looking at possibly, It's very early. You don't have a lot to go on. Emerging cup and handle. This is a pattern that I call the emerging cup and handle. Okay, as it emerges to the upside. Slight handle to the down. Oversold here. Also swing up to swing up. That is the same swing flat. Not as up to the upside. That is hidden bullish divergence. Tells us the trend will continue to the upside. COCOS keeps ripping, 417. Sand, 774. On the way to that 979. We talked about EOS over and over again. Banging on them here. Was the entry here for EOS, and it went way past the entry, continuing all the way up to 241. Engine coin, banging on them as well. Right here, engine coin. We talked about it just yesterday. Entering engine on what is called a retest. I pointed out the retest here. Let me find it. Looks like I got it right down there, yeah. Retest off the, see the moving averages were curling up. The price bounced. I said retest off the moving averages. And what do we say? We saw the bigger movement to the upside and then the continuation to 535. 85% gains is the target for engine, right? Entry at 290, continuing to the upside at 459. Engine doing serious damage. Let's talk about one of my babies too, CWAR, Cryo War for Tether here. This thing up to 295 and continuing to crush it. The entire metaverse space is on fever, on absolute fever. Like making a couple grand a day seems to be literally like easy peasy, like insane. And there we hit my target at 41% gains from there. And we were even entering down here at 130, 120 when it first came out. This thing, unreal. Did the bull with the cup and handle, secondary handle, and blast to the upside. This thing has legs. Because look, if you make this a handle right here, which you can, look, I'm going to just snatch those. I'm going to recycle those real quick. Recycle those trend lines. So I don't got to make new ones. Always recycle your trend lines. Don't waste them. Back, what is this guy talking about? Recycling trend lines. He's out of his mind. 355 is the target now for CWAR. 355. And there we have it, continuing to the upside. CWAR banging on them. This entire space is getting crazy. We're in price discovery, really, because there's just a wick there. There's really nothing there. And then if we go all the way to the target here, I don't want to scare you, but this is why I got into CWAR. I mean, I looked at this and I was like, the wick for this thing, and price likes to come back to the previous wicks. We've seen it many times. I mean, that's absurd. $21. Maybe a nice 7x from where we're at. 100% gains. CWAR doing absolute damage. CWAR. So there's one thing on the radar there, CWAR. Let me get back into the chat here. But we've just been hitting gain after gain after gain after gain. It doesn't matter what chart we put out. Hitting on it. Banging on them. Shout out to Sammy Cubbenheady, Fred Store. Sammy, thoughts on XTM? What are your thoughts? Your stab at when Crow can reach by the end of the year. P.S. No music today. Music is pumping, no? Just coming in and out. Naka, please. Zenzo. Take a look, my dude. Never heard of Zenzo. Interesting. I'm asking Ahmad if Ahmad can put together the super chats. Thank you. Which coin will prevail first? All right, we got that. MATIC, BSC launch, BSL, render, DYD. Okay. Let's take a look at, I think BLOK's going to hit an all-time high first if I had to take a gander at it. Let's take a look at our baby MATIC. I think the last time I saw MATIC sitting at 160, not MARTIC. Would be a good coin though, MARTIC. The MARTIC coin. The market MATIC. 167, I was almost dead spot on there on the dot here. MATIC. Let's take a look at MATIC on the daily time frame. It's pushing up with momentum to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here for MATIC. Giant cup and handle and retesting the top trend line of this beautiful, beautiful chart. So MATIC just really coming back down to trend line. Sitting at 167. Kind of in the sweet spot right now. Not too bad. Right at entry. And I see MATIC getting all the way up here. 129% gains to $3.76. MATIC. Once the Ethereum starts to move and moon and become more deflationary, which it will because everyone's going to use it for everything, MATIC's going to follow suit because MATIC's going to do exactly what Ethereum does. I'm telling you right now. So MATIC going 129 all the way up to 374 is the measured move for MATIC. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, that's what the Satoshi tells me, right? I had to pause the music for a second again. The pecans. I'm saying PooCoin, but I'm saying it nicely. The pecans. The pecans. MATIC. Let's see. Look at BSC launch. BSL. BSL, B launch. Bank Social looks pretty cool too. $50 million burned today, or no, but in its life so far. Let's look at this thing. Interesting. Had some crazy spikes. It's a bit of a poo coin, just to put it on everybody's radar. Let you know the high risk, high reward when you're playing with a poo coin. Like when I play with something like this, 1% of my portfolio. Had a pre-sale, obviously, and got sold off from 14 all the way back down to 50 cents. Not too shabby. Let's take a look at it. Let's zoom back in here. This is a cup and handle for sure. Just getting started. Those wicks kind of freak me out. They're pretty weird. But, you know, that's what happens when whales buy and sell on these little coins. They tend to make these bigger wicks. Let's take a look at this on a smaller time frame, like the 1 hour. And it's forming a bit of a consolidated pennant here, which to me shows signs of life, like it wants to go to the upside. Curious little poo coin on the radar, but yeah, it's on my radar now too. I'll do a little more of a deep dive on it myself. BSC launch. Thank you for putting that on my radar. I'm going to write that down.
and put it over here in my notes. BSC. Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. BSC launch looks pretty good. I'm going to deep dive on that puppy. Let's take a look at render here, which is MDR render. MATIC looking spicy. Don't sleep on MATIC. Let's take a look at our MDR, I believe it was called, right? Render, MDR? MDR. Doesn't come up. Interesting. We'll do a search for render for you, and we'll find out if we can find it here. Music's coming in and out due to the Wi-Fi. Render token. This is render. I don't know about MDR. I don't know where you get MDR. You know what I'm saying? $1 billion market cap, render token on the Ethereum mainnet, and also on Polygon. Go over to DEX tools to find this thing. Where else is this thing at? Thought it was on KuCoin, but I could be wrong. It is on KuCoin. RNDR. We'll take a look at RNDR. The render token. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. 7x on you real fast. Dang, man. Cup and handle blasted to the upside. Just didn't stop. Unbelievable. It's insane what's happening. Like 7xing is like guaranteed now. This is very strange. Like this is a super cycle. Like I'm starting to see things. I'm like, whoa, this is getting crazy. I mean, and doing it fast from November 2nd till now, this thing went from what? And what? 6666666. You saw that? That was crazy. It went from, that's actually sun, rah, rah, rah. Like I heard it doesn't mean the devil. It means something else. They've just lied to you. 87 all the way up here to 87. It did a 10x. It did a 10x in 2 weeks. Actually 3 weeks. We could say 23 days, 22 days. Unbelievable. To 10x your money in 3 weeks. That's unreal. Absolutely unbelievable. All right. I want to take a look at ORE this morning. It was kind of struggling a little bit, but it was in a good wedge that I believe it could fall out of. It was showing actually signs of a cup and handle. I hope I saved it. I believe you can save these charts now. Had it in a bit of a cup and handle. ORE token. Holding a $25 million market cap. What is one? I saved it. See this cup and handle here? There's your cup. There's your handle. Retracing down here. Bouncing off support. If it breaks that, it's going to come down even lower. Watching these ORE whales. ALU is on my radar as well. ALU. Altura. I own a big old bag of ORE. I own a big old bag of ALU. I like to disclose when I hold a coin, not to let you know really any, just you do your own research, you whatever, but just to be, be honest. Like, what if a YouTuber sit there, he holds bags of something, he brings it up every day, and he never told you he owned it. It'd be kind of weird, So I just treat people the way I want to be treated on this channel, and so that's why I do things like that. I just treat people the way I want to be treated. I wouldn't want to be on a YouTube channel who's like kind of pushing his bags on me. If he had his bags and he told me them, then he'd be a little more honest with me. I'd be like, all right, those are your bags. Like, everyone has to have bags. Let's be honest. Like, I have bags of something. If I didn't have bags, I wouldn't be a crypto lifer. So, if I'm going to talk about a coin and it overlaps, but I don't just talk about a coin because I have a bag of it. To me, I don't get anything out of that. I get more out of teaching than anything else. So, that's the most rewarding part of my business, is the teaching side. Everything else is minutia. I don't get it, man. Alt-H is just funky today. But yeah, I see Altura getting all the way back up here to 70 cents on the radar, putting that out there. I do own a big old bag of it, but I like this thing. Consolidating very nicely. Look, shoulder, head, and possible shoulder there too. Ready to rock. Altura. Hey guys, it's getting cold down here. You put the heat on? And we're in Wax P, banging on them. Wax. Let's take a look at Wax. Wax P on KuCoin. It's on KuCoin too. Wax P. I don't know why you have to add the P in some places and not others. It was Wax for a while, now it's Wax P. This thing fell out of that ugly channel. Hold on, I think I have a different chart. I was about to say. Here we go. So Wax P's breaking out here. Showing signs of life here on the 1 hour. Bit of emerging cup and handle. We went over Wax P on 11.11 right there before it started to pump. NFT gaming, metaverse kind of coin. NFT, Jay Leno NFTs and stuff like that. I see $1.75 coming for Wax. Pizzle. So there's Wax P in a nutshell. In a nutshell. That's funny, right? A Freudian slip. I'll talk about Doc too. Doc wants to do some serious damage as well. Doc's been on my radar. I like Doc. This monitor is so beautiful. I just want to get all, like 10 of these things. It's this flattest monitor you've ever seen too. Now, I'm going to show you how flat do you think this monitor, it's so amazing. I see Doc going to 29 cents. I was getting into Doc when it was a penny. Not even a penny. 008. So Doc, I see Doc doing some serious damage up to 29 cents. Says the technical analysis. Bouncing off support and resistance. Ma'am, again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any trade, project, or coin. Okay? And don't take anything I do and say here as financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I am a technical analyst, and I'll teach you how to draw lines and shapes and show you where your support and resistance is, Fibonacci, and the works. Jump on into a class. Every single Tuesday, I teach a beginner's technical analysis course in cryptocurrency from 3 to 5. And every single Friday from 1 to 3, I teach a MetaMask course about how to use MetaMask, connect to the 7 biggest chains, use them all, how to bridge, how to use DeFi, make LP tokens, how to use the advanced settings in MetaMask, how to change the nonce, how to speed up your gas, and all the other different things you need to know to manage MetaMask. So jump on into the MetaMask class if you really want to learn how to use cryptocurrency to your advantage. Blocktopia, if you got time, please, and thank you. Did sand a few times. Yes. Do you think Polka City will make a run soon? I truly believe I'm in Polka City. I get my kicks from holding when people panic and sell. It's so easy to hold when you have only invested what you can afford, not what you can't. Shout out to DJ Flexa. Yo, Lifer, can you check out decimated.net? Oh yeah, Decimated's been hot. Decimated's been hot, for sure. Let's take a look at Decimated. And thank you for putting that on the radar for all of us here at the Crypto Lifer Show. Appreciate you. Come on, Decimated, load for me, baby, load. A persistent online world built in Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine's a big deal. Add your Steam wallet. Build wasteland, base, or customized city apartments that will stay there every time you play. Decimated. I love this idea already. I think this is really cool. Unreal Engine is a big deal too. Block Game Alliance, Decimated. This is a big deal. I like what I'm seeing here, for sure. And you know what? Someone kept telling me about it. It was half on my radar the last couple of days. So now I know what Decimated is. Thank you so much. Let's look at Decimated here. Is it a coin or is it just a site? What's going on? Is there a token involved with this? There it is. Decimated. DIO. Okay, so you can't really learn anything about it yet. Let's look at the community, decimated.com, .net. All right, so we'll go back to the website, about team, gallery, marketplace, updates, jobs. So what you want to find out, right, when you're on a site like this is you want to go to their Telegram. That's where you're going to get the most information. Find out when the coin comes out, find out what's going on. I like that it has a small community, whitelist available. How much flame do you need to hold to participate? Do you have a KYC? So it's going to be on Flame. Flame's hot. Flame's going to continue to rip because it's the cornerstone for people to get into a lot of these amazing coins, right? So let's take a look at Flame real quick as well. And that's kind of how I build the ecosystem with the knowing what IDO to get into, knowing how it all works. Flame started at $2. And we were talking about Flame way back when it was down here at $1. Flame doing its thing. People probably buying and selling Flame because you know what happens? People get into the IDO once they get what they need. They kind of get rid of the Flame, right? Unless other people are like in love with Flame. I like what I'm seeing here for Flame. It's showing signs of a beautiful consolidation on the daily time frame. This thing wants to move. I'm actually excited that you talked about that IDO because now I'm looking at this. So it looks like you can get decimated as an IEO. It'll probably 100x like all these other ones have been doing. They've been doing serious damage. It's been pretty insane. But yeah, so these are our support and resistance. Not a lot for Flame here on the daily time frame, and it's pretty spent as well. Somehow I'm having trouble just putting in my horizontal lines today. Not, it could be the awesome, amazing keyboard. I don't know. There we go. Everything all right now. I'll try to get that music back on. It's just annoying when it comes in and out. So Flame looking ripe to me. And I'm saying I'm a human computer looking for the hottest thing every single day. And we figure out how the ecosystem works. We understand what's going down, and we take advantage of the knowledge, and then we TA it to get an even better edge on the market. 123% gains coming out of Flame. Extremely oversold. Flame is your ticket to a lot of amazing projects and coins. So look for Flame. Touching the 200-day moving average on the 4-hour, that's a good sign as well. I like what I'm seeing here for Flame. FIRESTARTER. Flame. FIRESTARTER. All right. No days off, baby. No days off. When you sit in a place where you realize, all your hard work is paying off, then why would you stop working? And we're going to put a little, IDO. IDO for decimated. So we got to get to... So let's take a look at Firestarter. Let's go to Flame here. I want to go to their site and see what the IDO looks like. If it's up, if we can see a site, a link to it. I want to see what's going down. Firestarter. Firestarter.fi. They go with the FI too. It's a pretty smart idea, right? Decimated. Decimated looks really cool. I like it. A launch pad for initial metaverse offerings. IMOs, open the future. Buy Flame, lock Flame, earn Flame. All right. Firestarter projects 1 to 11 games coming soon. Hero 3S AG, Nikki Diamond's NFT. 1 to 11 games. So there you go. I thought they were going to show us the other one, all the projects. There are no live ones. Nikki Diamond's NFT. Completed projects. Coming soon. 1 to 11. Interesting. All right, well, where is Decimated then? Now you have me on the hunt. Now you have me on a serious hunt. How's mini football doing? Is it still worth looking at? Remember when mini football was the banger? Insanity. Mini football. What a world we live in. PooCoin. Altura. On the radar. Flame. On the radar. Flame. Flame. Firestarter. Flame. Flame. Firestarter. Flame. Flame. Firestarter. Bang. 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 I like it. I like it when it rains. Bang. Bang. How many people are watching on the live stream? I can't check because if I do, it takes a little bit of the bandwidth away on these Wi-Fi trips. 266 people watching. We got a nice group of people coming on in. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Can you hit the like button just to get the likes up to the watchers? Not for me, but for everybody else who wants to come on in and be a part of this awesome group. Let them be a part of the group. Don't hide them. I know you guys want to hide me and keep me all to your little old selves. I know. I know the lifers are jealous, like not jealous, but they're jumping for joy when I come on and they're like, hey, lifer. Look at Rev, man. We talked about Rev going up 222%, getting all the way up here to 473, 04 cents and 7/3 of a cent. And Rev ripping from the entry, banging on them. Another beautiful call here on the channel. Shout out to everybody on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Want to make sure this is, that's not too bad. Then I can even be further away. Get that cloud lifter action. I'm telling you, once you get the cloud lifter, you can do anything you want with the microphone. No matter what microphone it is, too. It really enhances any mic that you get. Guilty. What do you think about Crow? Bitcoin shorts piling up. I've got cash set aside if we get another market dip. Well, usually if the shorts are piling up, it means they're going to wreck the shorts. Usually means they're going to run the price up because that's where the liquidity is. So when there's a lot of shorts, they're probably going to take them down, honestly. Fantom at 245, banging on them, breaking out hardcore. I want to see it break above this level, get a candle close above this line, and Fantom's gone, really. And where did it bounce? Really, right off the golden pocket at the 0.65 and the 0.618. So Fantom doing serious damage, looking absolutely beautiful. I like what I'm seeing here for Fantom. CRV, a birdie told me an alt pump happening now. A big alt pump is happening. Blocktopia chart, please. Bitcoin ready to flex. Short squeeze coming. I think we're about to see a short squeeze as well, but you never know. Look, what do the charts say? What do the charts say? What does the chat say over here? Let's take a look at this show, which is, you know what it is. Shout out to Alexander Gustav. Shout out to all the turkeys and turkeyettes out there. You're already doing the right thing. My dude, man, I appreciate you. Thank you for saying that. You're the man, dude. Shout out to Big Boy. Yo, Lifer, can you check out DECIMATED.net? Token launching in December. The best 2ED game so far, in my opinion. Look at the clips attached to their website. No, I mean, I'm all over it. We just spent 10 minutes on it. Maybe you gave us the, maybe that's that was it. I think that was it. Thank you for giving us, okay, another one. That's why I got confused. Hey, Lifer, can you check out REVA, Revolt? This is the best yield-related project in crypto right now, aggregating the aggregators on a discount. Ooh, I like what you're saying. Pamp it. Can you look at Crow, please? I just lost a light, but that's okay. I knew I was going to lose that light at one point. Actually, kind of better. Puts me in a more of a dramatic scene. Do you notice I'm wearing the same thing as yesterday? I slept in this shirt last night. I slept in this collared shirt. I had no choice. You know why? I put my clothes up in this thing above the car. It's a long story, okay? You don't have to know everything. You don't have to know everything. You already saw me cry tears of joy. Super chats, which can reach previously all-time high first. We hit that. BSC, we hit that. Render, we hit that. We got to do DYDX. Atom, I believe that's DYDX, not DYDY, but we'll check on it. Zenzio.io, ICX, XTM, Crow, and Revolt. Wow, I got my work cut out for me today on the late day stream. I get a lot of streamers probably aren't streaming today too. So maybe that we're gonna pick up some subscribers when we go on days other people don't want to go. Let's take a look at Zenzio.com. And every day we learn about something fresh. Someone gives us the hotness. When you show up every day, people respect that. And then respectful people give me the love. I put an extra I in there. You know I can't spell. Actually, I can spell well. I just can't type it out. Zenzo.io. Never heard of it. Taking my first gander on it right now. I'm excited. I'm excited for Decimated. That's something I want to get in on very, very early. So there's talks of it early day here in SoCal. Is CRV Cup and handling? It probably is. West Coast appreciates the late stream. Shout out to S Spinny up in the game. Spinny, spinny. Steven, do I have to put you in the back of the class again, Steven? I hope everything's going well with you, Steven. I love you, brother. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. And thank you for all the knowledge. We will have our breakdown soon, I'm telling you. I haven't forgotten about you. Zenzo, for the gamer, by the gamer, through blockchain. I like it already. Arcade, Block, Explorer, Roadmap, Allies. Interesting. Allies. Overview. Zenzo is an all-encompassing ecosystem designed specifically for games and game developers. The foundation is dedicated proof-of-stake gaming blockchain known as Zenzo blockchain. The multifaceted driving force within this network is Zenzo Coin, known as ZNZ. The primary vision is to facilitate adoption and awareness of both blockchain and cryptocurrency in the gaming industry. Within the ecosystem, there are primarily 4 different elements: Zenzo Core, the Coin Wallet, Zenzo Arcade, the digital marketplace, Zenzo Forge, scalable mesh network, and Zenzo Hatchery Incubator. Each one of these elements offers a unique and separate approach to solve specific problems while supporting other elements. Zenzo Arcade. The arcade will initially support unidirectional marketplace purchasing of games directly from the store and its relative administrators and approved vendors. Other benefits include one-click instant purchases with their products delivered both via email and directly within the arcade's account interface. The ZENZO Arcade uses a multi-platform account system to remove excess transactions and further simplify the process. A Discord account acts as the medium of the authentication and the account ownership, and the arcade also includes a simple two-factor authentication PIN code. Okay, that's great. A docs team with good faces. We can go to their LinkedIn and check them out. Co-founder, I like that. Luke Wooten. Joey Lyons. He looks like a person I met before. Funny. Joey Lyons, marketing and support, web development. Hope Josep Gonzalez, good team. Everyone looks happy. Okay, so let's take a look over at what's happening on their Telegram. How many people follow them there? 2,000, 3,000, 10,000, 500. This thing is just getting started. It's a little creepy. I guess, are we that early on it? Are we really getting into something that nobody really knows about? Or is it just kind of Please do TA on time on Wonderland. You guys love that time on Wonderland. Lifer spinning the bat. Puff, puff, Tina. Shout out to Keith Nash. Wow, ZENZO on the low. Yeah, it is. West Coast appreciates the late stream. Shiba, Shiba, Shiba. ETH just boomed. Look at that big green candle on Bitcoin. Baby, baby, baby. I'm telling you, there's always a big movement here. Oh, and all the coins are pumping. You can see the whole market starting to rip. There's no big green candle on Bitcoin. What are you talking about? Oh, maybe on the 1 hour. Let's take a look. It's okay. It's not the biggest screen, but yeah, you're right. It's booming. Oh, it is nice if we look at the 15-minute. And look, we broke out. We came back. We broke out again. Faking out. Taking out. Now we're starting to make a move. Bitcoin. And I feel pent up movement here with the 15-minute being high, but still wanting to push to the upside. I just want to get a candle close here on the 1 hour above $57,000, please. Can you close above $57,000 on the 1 hour, please? Hey, morning, everyone. Shout out to Matt. Bitcoin has decided that going up or down is old hat and boring. It's decided that sideways is the new hot thing to do. This is what will happen. You'll see this throughout the rally. You'll see this a lot. Look at ETH just boomed to 42 cents. A little bit of a boom, not too much, but yeah, ETH's in a cup and handle. You see this? And ETH will lead the rally. Like, I mean, you could see NFT gaming has already led the rally. Like, the rally's intact. It's insanity. NFT gaming, NFT gaming, NFT gaming. There's really nothing worth investing in. In my opinion, I've seen these rallies before. I can see the concentrated movement. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. You do whatever you want. But in my humble opinion, these NFT gaming is, you want to plow at least 40 to 50%. In my humble opinion, I plowed that much into, diversification of my portfolio into them because I'm just saying, man, they're moving at the speed of light. Again, you do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor. Okay? And if you join my trading group, I'm not going to tell you, what to do with your money. We're going to focus on the education, the cup and handles, the support and resistance lines, and things of that nature. All right? But I feel like this is a reality show on my life as a trader, and I do like to share information about what I'm doing. Come on, 57K. I just did a Sol buy this morning. Sol is just in the channel. Will break out soon. Hey, Lifer, is Omi on your radar? It's been for a long time. Adam Khan, the big guy Khan there, well-known licensor is behind it. Pretty big deal, right? Let's take a look at DYDX. Unless he meant DYDY, but I'm pretty sure he meant DYDX. All right. It's going to start pumping again. We saw it come all the way back down to 14. Let's take a look at DYDX. Remember, came all the way back down to a low of, 11? And it's already pumped up to 14. Also, there's this, really beautiful crypto girl who does everything only on the stars. Got to get her on the channel, guys. Reach out to her. We're going to get her on the channel. She's super cool. I actually like her stat. I like what she's doing. I like how she does it. And she also knows her TA. She's like, everyone says it's a double top. She's like, I don't think so. She's like, I think we got a double bottom. And I think you guys know who I'm talking about. I don't know her name. I should know. She's a TikToker. She's big on TikTok. But she does everything by the stars. And we do a little bit of that here too as well with the moon, But she's like 100% with the movement and back in time and when certain planets were here. And she kind of creates a correlative path. It's kind of similar to technical analysis in a way because we go for the past and we create the probability. She's doing a similar thing. She's like, when Saturn was here and Mars was here, it was 1989 and we had this happen on this date. And she's like, now we're approaching these same regions in time. So DAC2 is back on the radar. Why? Because it's starting to push up with ZK rollups. Okay, if you watched what Elio Trades had to say, and we were already into ZK rollups a little bit. I've done a little bit of a deep diving into them earlier when I was doing all my deep dives for the crypto lifestyle. So check out that type of information. ZK rollups, go to ZK Zinc. Everyone go to ZK Sync, and they're saying there's going to be a big airdrop possibly. ZKSync.io. Rely on math, not validators. Definitely want to connect your wallet here. There's talks of this giving a big airdrop. There's been whispers of an airdrop here. So just something to think about. ZK rollups getting very big, moving forward. So DYDX could be a big player in the game. 112% gains coming. 25% stop loss, in my humble opinion. 4.42 is the measured move, right? And why does Alex Becker say opinion? He says opinion, like, he says opinion, and he says, like, some other words really funny. But I feel like he's from Massachusetts, and I'm like, why does he talk like that? My opinion. You ever hear him say opinion? He says it, like, really in an interesting way. Now, DYDX back on the radar for sure. Back on the radar. A ZK rollup aggregator decentralized exchange might be something worth looking into. If you don't know what ZK rollups is, don't worry, I'll let you know. GALA continuing to rip to the upside, showing signs of strength. Let's take a look at GALA doing it. Is GALA doing the damn? Let's take a look at GALA X here on KuCoin, on Binance and KuCoin. Now, once it breaks that previous high, it's gone. Starting to bake 46. Measure move is 52. It's actually even bigger than that. That's the puny measured move. Let's go high to go home. 75, right? 62 for now. Measured move is 62 for GALA. Let's take a look at NAKA. What about my baby HAKA? Tribe 1. 37. HAKA dumping out of the rising wedge to the downside, but bouncing here off support. We could hope it's in a bigger wedge here. Or is it breaking down? I like to see this up, down, up again, and then break out and out. It is oversold in that 4 hour. Coming down on that 1 hour. HAKA looking like you may get busy here. Bit of a half a cup and handle here. HAKA. Tribe 1. This thing could do some serious damage. Really hasn't popped yet with the big boys. HAKA. It is up big, though, from where we started looking at it down here. At about 11 cents, 10 cents into the bowl. Popped up again. Forming this insane wedge. Like, look at just... boom. That's showing signs of a massive move to the upside. Extremely oversold in a daily time frame. Don't sleep on HAKA, man. Especially from where it's at right now. HAKA could do some serious damage. So HAKA is on my radar for sure. I like what I'm looking at for HAKA. And I love that we chose a 24/7 market to work in. That way I can work 24/7. Never a dull moment in cryptocurrency. Never times to slow down. Always got to keep pushing. Always got to keep moving. Always got to keep your eyes open. This is a battle. This is a war. We are soldiers. We are looking behind us, to the left, to the right. We are working on all of our facets, all of our speed, all of our skill set to remain solvent. Make sure we don't get blown to pieces and wrecked in the game. And that's really what it's all about here. That's what the trade. So the crypto livers, we are warriors in a battle. So ICX looking spicy to me, okay? ICX looking absolutely spicy. Getting close to this stop loss that I had here, but look, we open this up. Forming a bit of an ascending triangle in a way. A little bit of a dumpage. We're going to take a look at the total market cap in a second too of everything. But ICX, I see getting up there, bottom of the trend line. Look. I'll shift this. That stop loss never got hit, but I'll shift that just for the newbie looking at it. I like what I'm talking about here. And you can hide below the previous support line. Yeah, even it's safer to be down there at 27. Still a 432 risk ratio and very oversold on the daily time frame. ICX, I've been holding ICX for a long time. If it ever got here, I'd finally be in the money. I bought it in 2018 at 386. Can you believe that? And I've been holding, and I bought some back down to 30 cents just to cover up the. So I'm actually in profit now, but it's just funny that it will take 3 years to get back to the previous high, if possible. I'd like to see that happen. That's actually only happened to me 2 or 3 times in my life where I've had to hold the trade that long. Let's take a look at XTM Torum. Okay. Now look at total, the entire market cap at 22,533 here. Holding this wedge, we do not want to see it break 2.5 trillion. Remember, we kept talking about that. Don't take 2.5 trillion. Holding the wedge right now, coming back up to the top of the trend line, and it's oversold on the daily. How about that 4 hour? 4 hours indecisive could move from the middle part. The daily showing signs of a bullish drop. Lack of liquidity. We could, and look, this is definitely a shoulder, head and shoulder. We could still see it drop to the downside. Can the 15-minute hold us down? 15-minute showing some signs of life. Shoulder, head and shoulder. Break us back to the upside here above these moving averages. Interesting. So we're in the middle here, 2.5 trillion. I don't want to see the total market cap get below $2.5 trillion. If it does, levels to watch are 2.45, 2.38, and then we're probably taking a bit of a drop down here to $2.25 trillion. So I don't want to see that happen, but that's what could happen if we get a bit of a pullback here. Bitcoin dominance, which is how much money is in Bitcoin compared to the other coins in the world. Bitcoin dominance. It pumped in the last few hours. Pumped pretty hard. Went sideways, pumped pretty hard. Interesting. Showing signs of life. But, it says it wants to dump now. And then we could have some altcoin fun for the afternoon. So that altcoins are easy to trade when dominance dumps. So we want to see this break and dump. We want to see it get to this previous high and dump on us. The 1 hour is overbought, so we should have no problem with that happening. Still pushing up in the 4 hour, though, after a bottom. So I think we'll have a little bit of an alt rally for today. That's what it's saying. And then Bitcoin rips on Thanksgiving. Bitcoin notoriously is known to rip on Thanksgiving in a bull run. It loves Thanksgiving. I don't know what it is. It likes that day. The Dow holding us down 28 points. But look, it's pushing up on the daily, and I told you it's holding the bottom trend line. Dow kind of looking a lot like Bitcoin in a wedge with these funkiness coming at the end of it. It's interesting. Let's take a look at REVA. And thank you so much, Big Boy, for always giving us cool insight and deep dive projects. The Revolt Network. And people come to the channel to learn about new channels, new things, and then you come to the channel and teach me about new things. Together, we work together. We form a bond, and a creative bond, a scientific bond, and a research bond. And I appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in to the live stream every single day. It means the world to me, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. So this thing tanked from where it's at. Let's look at a bigger time frame. Maybe not. We don't know yet. Take a look at the 12 hour. So it had a bit of a pump and dump. Came out here at about $1.80. Went all the way to 15 bucks. Came all the way back down to 17. Holding that level. That is previous support and resistance. I'd like to see this market structure is strange. I'd like to see some different movement in it, but okay. I'm going to look at the project right now, not concentrate so much on the chart. Chart was pretty ugly. We fix and maximize vault storage strategies. Automatically find and deposit funds in the best performing vaults in the market at any given time. Really? Hold on. Did you hear what he just said?
In the fast-growing world of DeFi, it is impossible to find the best performing vaults for your assets at any given time.
Totally.
DeFi is the future economy. Select the assets card, view Revolt's top search results, and deposit your funds in the best option available.
I like this thing. I would use it. If I would use it, it's hot. That's interesting to me. What is the market cap on this? Dude, this is awesome. And this helps other people too. $10.5 million market cap, and you can tell me where all the freaking awesome pools are? Only on the Revolt network? if they're pulling off what they're going to do, if they're very good at searching the blockchain, and if it happens the way they want it to happen, I'm impressed. I'm thoroughly impressed with what I'm seeing here for Revolt. Thank you so much for putting that on the radar, and we got to write that down. Write that down, everybody. Write that down. So remember, BSL. $10 million market cap. I mean, that's the sweet spot. That's when you know you're going to make a bit of a booty. The Revolt Network, big boy, you on point, man. Appreciate you coming to our channel and blessing us with your love and your research and your information. Thank you. The chart actually looks beat down too. You know, a bit of a, you could say it's an emerging cup and handle. I'll try to play with it in my mind here. We go to a smaller time frame, see what we have going on. You're at a previous support zone, which is a good sign. Kind of a falling wedge, a weird one though. It's like not a lot to go on it. Bouncing off previous support, you need to see this bounce on out, get above this line here, and then we'll start taking it seriously. Just show me some line of a support and resistance move. We're going to save that chart. We're going to take a look at this, the REVA token, getting, and after a heavy sell-off too as well. GALA moving. Yo, Poles is going to have, look at this, POL at Poles. They're going to have land sales. This thing's going to start getting hot. This already hit my target. Let's take a look at it on that daily. And there it is. Look, accumulation target. We called this one. Look at that. I mean, you can't beat that. Pretty simple. Accumulate here on September 25th and run it up. Didn't even 1x yet though, but they're starting to make a bit of a move here. So let's take a look at it. Forming a giant bull, in my humble opinion. That's why I want to put this on the radar, because land sales start to spike prices. People go crazy for the land sales. And that's what's been going on, really. That's what's been creating the drive for Santa Mana. You think it's all traders jumping in? Yeah, traders like to jump in. So you got the speculative traders jumping in. But then on top of that, I think we're losing power on the we lost power on the keyboard. I knew that was going to happen, only a matter of time. All right, we bring in the next one. All right, we got keyboards ready on deck. Don't think I don't. This one just wasn't connecting. I think this one died too. No, it didn't. There it goes. Watch this one had just enough battery life in it. This one's going to be easier though. I think we might stick with this one tomorrow. Support and resistance looking pretty sweet. You could almost call this a bit of a cup and handle here too as well. Because like there's a giant cup, but there's your cup and handle too. It made a cup and handle there and blasted out of it. Forms a bit of a different, nice little flag there. Bullish rectangle. Yeah, take the wick. Yeah, it says this thing could do some serious damage with the land sale coming. The daily's not completely in your favor, but there's momentum there. There's definitely momentum there. 4 hours a little high. Watch it retest. I'm going to put an alert here, and I'll take a look back at it in a couple hours. Polls looking pretty hot, though. Metaverse land sales coming for polls. So just keep that on there. You know, COCOS starter. Going to get big. Remember our GHX play? We were looking at GHX back in the day. Gamercoin on KuCoin. That thing's starting to make a bit of a move here. I had it here. It did break out. Came back down and retested. I like what I'm seeing here for GHX Gamercoin. Going to change that measured move now a little bit. Well, look at the cup and handle for this thing. And this thing is about to do some serious damage. It's already breaking out. I have a measured move of this thing at 36. So don't sleep on Gamercoin. Extremely oversold on the daily time frame. Okay? GHX USDT. Oversold on the daily time frame. With a giant cup and handle. And we've been watching this cup for like 2 weeks now. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Thank you for jumping on into the live stream and calling yourself Crypto Lifers. 230 people watching, 204 likes on the stream. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. No Nostra Reply. Enjoy, TG. I got that sticker on my router at home, and I think about you almost every day, bro. Appreciate you, man. Check out Lifers testimonials, and you'll know you're in the right place. Beginner's course is hands down. Tuesday, November 30th, and Saturday, December 4th. Learn TA and language of the patterns. 2 hours that are life-changing. But sorry if I have a fan, money making. I love this. You know what? No, look at this. Stop drawing Doritos on charts, right? And thinking it means anything. These YouTubers, ha ha ha. So funny, right? How much I've made money drawing Doritos on charts. If he only knew. If he only knew how many suits I bought. If he only knew how many things I own. If he only knew what my life is like because I draw triangles. You think he would not laugh because he think this guy, he would know that I can travel wherever I want in the world because I don't have to work for anyone. So I don't have to be in anybody's office but my own. I can do whatever I want with my own time. I choose to do this because I love it and I love to help other people. And honestly, I know people that don't believe technical analysis works, and I feel bad for them. And honestly, it doesn't work if you don't think it will work. Anything in your life will work if you think it works. The mind is that powerful. I'm telling you right now. So I will continue to eat, to draw my Dorito chips, and not eat them instead, because they're made of yellow 5 and red on all this nonsense that will probably kill you. So I'd rather draw my Doritos than eat them. Anyway. And honestly, I appreciate you and your hilariousness because it takes one to know one, man. There's people out there doing things that I don't understand, and I'm like, what is that guy doing? You know what I'm saying? And, yeah. Can you check out REVA? So we looked at REVA. Thank you so much for that. Time Wonderland. I remember I had time on Coin Trader Pro here. That's why I went to time for time. Wonderland. UFO Gaming from Fat and Juicy. Fat Juicy. I had to put the N in there even though it's not in there, but like, how do you not? Fat and Juicy, right? I mean, Fat Juicy Burgers though. My mom made me a cheeseburger last night. I got home and my mom made me 2 cheeseburgers. She knows I need to eat 2. I don't know why. I always eat more than everybody else at my house. I'm not that big of a dude, but I eat a lot of food. When I'm hungry, I just go in. This thing's just getting started, and I like the chart because it's growing gradually without a pump, and it's just showing signs of strength. Looks like it's going to easily go to $12,000 a coin not too long from now, from 8,000. That's what the measured move says. That's what the technical analysis says. I don't know. It's not my opinion. That's just the measured move of the shape where it says we are going to go. So, like what I'm seeing, looking at it closely. Let's look at it at a smaller time frame, like the 4 hours, so we can get more gauging on what's happening here on the oscillators. Okay, yeah, we're pushing up to the upside. I like what we're seeing here. This thing is nice. This thing is nice. Yeah, Time Wonderland at 12K. You're spot on if you're looking at it closely. I like what I'm seeing here. Again, do your own research. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. But I personally like the chart. And watch the market. Anything is possible. But I know a lot of people are staking, doing their thing with Time. Appreciate you, man. How do you like burgers? Medium, rare, rocks? I like medium, yeah. I do sports cards, would specialize in buying and selling vintage Pokemon cards. Okay. Okay, Maddie. CWAR, boom. Let's take a look at CWAR banging to the upside. CWAR. Cryo War, man. It has it all. Wow, 326 with a massive move. Cryo War. And I'll be honest, I put like 10K into Cryo War at about $1.90. So, yeah. Yeah. So I'm liking this pump hardcore right now. Definitely like a $7,000 day. Maybe even more if I look at everything else. I mean, wow. Woo, I'm drunk off gains right now. You know what, though? Making 7K a day really doesn't do much for me anymore. It's like, $7 grand a day. What are you going to do, right? You know? That's why I started the trading group, because at one point you can only get so high off your gains. And really, you need to get high off watching other people get them. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, once you've made enough, like, damn, man. Like, yo, this is... Thank you, dear Lord, for this life, man. Thank you, each and every one of you, for being here. The guy who made the Dorito poppin', he ain't even hating. He just doesn't understand what we're doing. He doesn't get what's happening. He's missing out on the fun, man. UFO is a gem. We went over UFO a bunch of times. UFO gaming is going to fly. It's one of the biggest coins in the game. It's just well known. Like this Decimate, I'm more after the Decimate than the UFO. Yeah, everyone knows UFO by now. $1.3 billion market cap. Decimate, we don't even know what it's got yet. We're just getting started with Decimate, so I can let UFO gaming pass and not FOMO in. I should have been in at UFO gaming somewhere down here if I really cared. I like how it's PooCoin status with the price. Anything could happen to it. But, you know, just showing you the markets that you can get it at here. Gate.io, Uniswap, LBank, ShibaSwap. Not that accessible either. Not that accessible. Bang, bang, bang for Cryo War. Bang, bang, bang. So let's take a look at this thing. Yeah, you can only get the truth on Uniswap, or you can look at it also. Wow, it's banging on them though for sure today. Look at that. It is the truth right now. And look, inverted head and shoulder inside of a pennant, popping to the upside. And bang, 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 ready to rock. So UFO with a measured move. All the way down here to about here. And it could start moving to the upside here and banging on them. I mean, that's, wow. Look for it to cool off here on the 12-hour, maybe the daily, the 4-hour even. Yeah, still got some legs with that little leg up there too. Gonna form this little pennant. Moving at the speed of light, you know what a breed of bite, you know what a heat of bite, you know what a key to sight, you know what a key to die. Interesting. It's all hot, man. The coins are flying today. It's the metaverse Supercycle in the altcoins. If you can feel it, altcoin cryptocurrency, the money is getting made today on an amazing middle of the week day. Unbelievable. UFO gaming banging on them. Solana banging on them. Please, Cody Coin. Jesus, I was only joking. I think the Dorito comparison is funny. I've been making bear gains this bull run. Only joking. Been through 3 runs now since 2014. All good. I've been making bear gains? Doesn't sound good. Love your work, brother. Love your work. Intrigued to hear your thoughts on KUJI. $14 million market cap. You might have just put another hot one on the radar. I love finding a newbie in the game. KUJI. on CoinCost, CoinHackle. I'm just messing with you guys. I get bored sometimes and start playing with the language. CoinHackle. Be a killer whale and beat the bots at their own game. Bid on liquidated assets on Terra with Orca. Get to Orca. Kujira. Go to Orca. Kujira is committed to leveling the playing field. We provide regular traders and investors with tools they need to compete at a higher level. Liquidate assets on Terra at the click of a button. No bots, no code, no problems. Get ready to make some liquidations? Go to Orca Kujari app and connect your Terra wallet. Choose the amount of USD you would like to bid and your premium and intro into bidding. Click the bid button and your bid will be activated. Bids over 5 million can only be activated after 10 minutes. When your bid hits, you can automatically withdraw B Luna. Place as many bids as you like. Return your USD from any active bids by clicking the cancel button at any time on our fee structure. Early investors, Duquan, Catamount, DWEV, Star Terra, Gains Associates, hilarious, right? Mayu Ventures, Chi Capital. Interesting. We believe DeFi to be truly revolutionary. It should be possible to generate income when the market is up and when the market is down. We're committed to helping retail investors go beyond exchanges, staking, and ICOs to open up opportunities that were once reserved for the whales and the elites. Be a whaler and beat the bots at their own game. Bid on liquidated assets on Terra with Orca. Go to Orca. Interesting. OrcaKujari.app. I don't get it fully. I'm going to have to wrap my head around it for a little while. I get it, but I don't fully get it. Betting on collateralized asset markets and maybe, like, it's interesting. I'm not going to lie and say I get it 100%. I'm a little tired. I will read it over again, but it's a new coin on the radar. And thank you for that. $14 million market cap as well. Anything could happen to that puppy. Anything could happen. Can you do RMRK? Send in a super chat if you can. Adam, Senzo, Crow, Time, Wonderland, and OXT. We got to do Deborah Hardy for Adam. Let's take a look at Adam for Deborah. Hope she's still kicking around with us. Debbie Debs. So Adam at 29. Was in an M pattern consolidating. That was the measured move. Did we hit it? No. Nothing's guaranteed. We're bullish in the market too. So we're going to look at Adam here. And I see it moving to the upside. It's in a beautiful bull flag. Really cup and handle-esque going on here for Adam. I hold a big old bag of Adam, so I'll let y'all know. I like Adam, and I've been holding Adam since it was $3, $4, $5. So I'm holding a 6X as far as I'm concerned. And I'm trying to get that 2030 and then move on with my day. So Adam. Measured move for Adam. Just want to redo it here. I believe we can get all the way to this wick here. And then extend. It's so weird about my life. I could be anywhere and I'm where I am. As long as I'm in front of the charts, I'm home. I could be in a hotel somewhere. I could be at a friend's. I could be anywhere visiting my mom. As long as I'm in front of the charts, I'm home. Because my job is you guys and my teaching and my group and my trading and my traders and my lifers, man. That's my job. And so as long as I got a chart, I'm ready to do my job. And there's no days off for a guy that's this passionate about life. You can take a day off when you're dead. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to rock and roll, baby. I want to live my life like Crypto Greg does. By the seat of my pants, man. Taking in a wave on Hermosa Beach. I feel at home with the charts also. Shout out to Gregory the Sniper. Super chats. Senzio, we went over that. Crow and OXT. Adam. I see Adam doing 200%. I think this whole market is getting juicy. Getting ready for a big push to the upside. You check out DAFI. The project is a little complicated, but it's one of the biggest bags. Adoption starting to roll out next month. We know about DAFI a little bit. Thank you for putting that on the radar. We'll take a look at Crow, OXT, and BLOK. I live my life a quarter mile at a time. Shout out to CMAS. I like that. Let's take a look at Crow going to a bean. I see Crow going to $1 for most reasons, you know. Going up to the bean. Yeah, 93. There it goes. Did it hit the bean already? We gave you the target at a bean. If you took Crow, we just watched Crow do 3x in the face of everything. We gave you this pennant yesterday. We talked about it. We went over it. Not much more we could have done, right? We showed you exactly how the TA was supposed to play out, and it played out exactly in the same way, right? Only thing is the measured move here is all the way up to basically $1 even. We got stopped at about 97.50. My goodness, but it's coming back down to oversold regions. I think this thing's getting ready for another leg to the upside. Showing like it's going to make a little bit of a flag here, possibly continue. This thing is getting crazy. Bam. That little measured move is a little higher too now. Almost hit this one. We could almost say we hit it. So close. 108 though is the next step up. When Crow starts coming down, a lot of these profits are going to flow into VVS, in my opinion. Got some Crow in the 30s. I come here every day just to keep my head right in the crazy crypto world. Shout out to Tori McFarland. Wow. Was hoping Eternal would get a bigger dip, but it's gone. Oh well. I know, man. I missed that one. I wanted to get more of that. At Crypto Greg, yes, sir. Thank you for all you do for me and the family. I appreciate you so much for bringing me here. Shout out to Debbie Hardy. I love you, Debbie. I hope you've been having some gains, and I hope I've been changing your life. I look forward to being invited to all your mansions that overlook the water one day. I'm going to spend a week at each and one of your house, 52 different people, and then I'm not going to need a place to stay for an entire year. So I'm going to pick 52 of you guys who all have an amazing mansion at home, because it's going to happen in my next 5 years of trading and teaching. And then I'm going to visit each of you, each for a week, for 52 weeks. It's going to be the funnest kind of trip I ever planned, and it's going to be amazing. And Deborah, I hope you're on the list. OXT wants more. Falling wedge ready to go on the 1 hour after long consolidation. OXT definitely wants more. Orchard. Me thankful for giving lemon water that suit. Me thankful for giving and lemon water that suit. I don't know what that means, Hosea, but I'm not going to lemon water the suit. Come to my mansion, free Pokemon cards. This is Matt on the other account. Meta Mansion Collectibles. You got a week on the beach here. You'll never forget it. Take the safe moon yacht out. Oh, I can't wait, man. I'm coming, dude. Let's take a look at BLOK. And then I'm going to look at Bitcoin, and I think I'm going to wrap it up for the day, guys. I got a whole family of people here listening to me all night long. BLOK banging on them to one. Dude, we told you to watch BLOK in this cup and handle. BLOK ready to rock out with its... Ready to bang out with its hang out. This thing's ready to rock, though. I mean, going all the way to 17.9 is the measured move for BLOK as it just broke above the 382 Fibonacci level. Watch for BLOK to do some more damage, and we already had it on the radar. Our lifers were all over it. We were nailing it. BLOK going for it, baby. What a beautiful time to be alive. What's up with the cake lifer? Been going down for a while. Well, it's not an NFT gaming coin, so it doesn't have that. You know, a lot of people might be selling cake for these coins. These coins are flying, man. You got to go where the money's going. Like, don't fight the feeling. You know what I'm saying? Don't fight the feeling. Let's take a look at DAFI protocol on Ascendex here. Showing signs of life like every other altcoin in the game. Let's look at that daily, though. Wow, in a giant cup and handle ready to rock. Look at that. Watch DAFI. Hasn't popped yet. Low on that daily. It kind of made the cup and handle, then it made the secondary handle out with a retest of the trend line and a retest of the previous support and resistance zone. Put a limited fib on that. It's basically the 786, right? Right there to the 7.8, a little past it, almost to the 886 retracement. Humbly nice. Again, that's bouncing, so you take the measured move of the cup, slap it on the handle. There's my target here at 9.6 from 4.8. So DAFI. Always does that. MetaMask for Beginners, Friday, December 3rd. Sign up and book with the appointment here. You can also pay for the course with crypto by emailing cryptolifers@gmail. Billionaire Kishnu, BLOK on PooCoin. Just released 9 days ago. Oh, BLK. I don't want any other BLKs. Hey, man, started watching recently and loving it. Could you check out NRCH? Never heard of it, but because you're new on the channel, we'll take a look at it. But guys, I've got to get out of here. I'm cold. I haven't slept much. I need to take a nap. I need to take a shower. I'm wearing the same thing from last night. My parents don't put the heat on. I froze my butt off last night. They offered to put a log on the fire. I kind of wanted to, but I didn't want to. Whatever. It's not a big deal. They could have made it warm, and I could have been hot. It's not like I live in an outhouse. But I just went. I was pretty cold. Then I woke up at 5 a.m. I was in the charts from like 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. busting out charts. We went through a lot. If you want to know all the charts that I put out, yeah, we went through here today, but I went through a bunch of awesome charts. They've been posted to the Patreon. You probably want to see those charts. Jump in for $99 a month. Jump on into the Patreon. You will not be disappointed. Deep dive TA on new Axie-inspired KuCoin MONI when you get a chance. Anku Kutsibutsu, thank you so much for putting MONI on the radar. Money, money, money. There's NRCH and Reach DAO. Looks like it could pump all the way up here on a cup and handle. Money on KuCoin. Ooh, Monster Infinite. I remember when Monster Infinite, wow, what a pump it came out in the last few days. This thing is pumping hard. Let's take a look at here on the 1 hour. What do we see? Ooh, wee. Cup and handling. I think this thing's ready for damage. Doing damage. New coin on the game, ready to rock. NFT gaming coin play to earn. Monster Infinite, ready to go. I think you're very smart for putting this on the radar. I think you just gave us a gem of gems. Very smart man. Spank you. This thing is going to make some money. Like, it looking beautiful. It just came out. Brand new. Probably has a tiny market cap, low cap gem. Ready to rock. Let's take a look at money on coin market cap as well. I like what I'm seeing here, though. I like what I'm seeing here. The technical analysis is pointing to a measured move with a 68% chance of a break to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here. $30% only for money. All right, 218. Usually you get a little more out of that, but, you know, from there, we'll see. I was disappointing. I thought we were going to get a bigger move than that, but not too shabby. And you can keep a really deep stop loss and still be at a 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. I like what we're looking at here for MONI, Monster Infinite. You just hooked us up, man, with a brand new coin in the game. I think I looked at it a day or two ago, had forgotten about it. Thank you for putting it back on the radar. I appreciate that. I believe it's play to earn. I could be wrong. Let me double check before I add that. MONI. You got to know where to go and where to go fast and keep it moving. That's what people like about the channel. We don't waste a lot of time. You learn about so many coins in such a short 2-hour period. and you learn about so many different ways to jump into cryptocurrency. $32 million market cap, Monster Infinite. Yeah, Monster Barter pre-sale, definitely play to earn. I mean, there's your Monster Wallet, play to earn govern, play social. The game looks a little like, I don't know, but. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to look at Bitcoin one more, and then I'm going to jump on out of here. If you keep sending the super chats, I'm going to have to get out of the chair. Got to take a shower. I got this cold sweat to my body. I'm telling you right now, I need to take a shower. Just moly. Rewards are insane and yet to pop. Can you check it out? Brian Xavier. I like MC. What happened to King Sheba, please? Oh, man. Guys, I'm out. Sin City's pumping. I'm out. I'm sorry, my love. I love y'all. Go on, bumping live. Check out the 5-minute candles on BLOK. BLOK banging on them. Speak of the BLOK. Wow, look at the size of that one. Banged on them right as we talked about it. BLOK just broke out. I mean, it was in this beautiful bull pennant. These are like really nice pennants. And then it broke out of another one right here. You know, and so it just measured move, length of the pole. The TA don't lie, baby. Respect the TA like Mitch Rez says, man. All right, everyone, thank you so much for coming. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. And just know that crypto is live. 57,761. What is Bitcoin doing? It pumped hard, dumped hard, came back on and moving again. They're just playing games with liquidity today. Playing games with liquidity. What does that 1 hour say for us here? The 1 hour says we're spent. Look for a little downside here or sideways movement for Bitcoin. If we can stay above 56,444, that's really all we can hope for and not leave the pattern. If we see Bitcoin break this level, I'll put an alert on it. I'll be back at it, talking to my patrons and guys, giving you guys an update of what's going down. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for being here. If you want to know what services I provide, I have a Patreon for $99 a month with 5 Telegram rooms that will knock your socks off. The 99 room with a bunch of strategy and talk. People just showing things, going at it, charting, and having a blast, right? The Crypto Lifer TA Learning Library, where you can actually fine-tune your skills as a technical analyst, and other analysts will help you and lead you on your way. That's a great place where you can post charts. People know they're not actual charts. You're just trying to get your feet wet. Maybe something a little more like this. I tried to get as many touch points on the pattern as I could. Not bad. Fix the last one. Not bad. Fix the last. Fix the bottom. The first bottom touch. This X doesn't work on this keyboard. I don't know why. All right, so there you go. And then I always try to help him in like Dr. Dracula. Then you can get the exclusive charts and non-financial advice. These are things. And if you miss the live stream, we cover things that people give us in the live stream and more. And my own analysts are in here too, on top of that, with all sorts of information. You'll absolutely love it. Then there's the World Trading Group. Jump on in. That's just a free World Trading Group. The NFT Focus Group. Okay. And the Crypto Lifers VIP charts and ideas. Other lifers who have been tutored by me. And all their charts and ideas too as well. And they're up 24/7 from around the world. So for $100, you get so much information. And on top of that, I do a weekly screen share every Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. We have a weekly screen share today at 6 to 8:30 where we're going to go over the market, talk about the coins, go through my token metrics account, which also costs a lot of money as well. So, yeah. It's $83 a month. So all that's included for $99 a month. You will be blown away about what you get and what you learn. It's an amazing educational group where we have so much fun together. I teach. Did a free Fibonacci course yesterday for the crew, posted it to the private groups. So you'd also get access to all that information and all that stuff. Whenever I feel the need to just bless you guys with extra information, I just say I'm going to make a teaching class. I record it, and then you guys get an extra bonus teaching class whenever you want. So that's something you should really look forward and jump on into the Patreon. On top of that, I do tutoring, one-on-ones, and group classes. The group classes, beginners to crypto trading on technical analysis, Mondays from 1 to 3:30. No, from 3 to 5. Tuesdays from 3 to 5. And then Fridays from 1 to 3 is the MetaMask course. Learn MetaMask, the top chains, how to do gas, advanced nonces, change the settings, how to connect a hardware wallet, what not to do, what to do, and all the interesting things, how to connect to multiple chains, how to create an LP token, how to stake, how to pool, and all the other information to get you going in decentralized finance. So that's valuable information that you need to know. Jump on in right away. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in and calling yourselves crypto lifers. Again, at the end of every live stream, I say crypto is life. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm going to jump on out of here for the move. Mana is pumping. They're all going to be pumping. The whole market is going to be pumping. Play to earn, cryptoverses, metaverses, you name it. That's where the money's flowing today. That's where the money's going. You can see it. You can watch that money flow harder than hard on a Wednesday in the middle of the day when the stock market's like, we're catching some of the biggest gains in the world. So it's an altcoin super cycle. Look at the title of my video. We're in it right now. We're swimming in the waves. We're swimming in gains. It's been one of the greatest journeys so far. November 24th, a beautiful day to be alive. Thank you so much, each and every one of you, for being here. Again, at the end, and thank you so much. I said thank you so many times, and I could say thank you again and again. Appreciate all the chat revenue. Appreciate all the likes. Appreciate all the viewers. Thank you so much for each and every one of you for coming on in. The super chats, I can't believe it. I'll see you in the sky. Gaia. I love you all. I appreciate you all. And there goes Gala. I know, right? Gala to the moon, man. And CryoWar and everything else. Gala to 48 and pumping all the way up. Crypto is life.